You know, I've heard it said, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result is stupid. Let's get into it. All right, so let's set the stage here. It's this morning, it's early. I'm doing what I am not supposed to do, and that is trading in the pre-market. The European session. I don't know why. It's like Eve in the garden, and the apple is so red and juicy, she just can't help it. Well, that's the same way I am. If it's there, it is really hard for me not to go in and take a bite out of the apple. It's insanity because I already know the result. I already know how this ends up. So you see here the green arrow. I go long. I'm looking for just a few points as always. And I don't get those points. I get the door slammed in my face. Okay, fine, right? Should have taken it off at the neckline. As it breaks the freaking neckline, I know that the trade I am in is not going to my desired target. What do I do? I hold. I hold through, get dumped out at the bottom. I don't know what exactly has to happen, y'all, for me to get it through my thick freaking noggin that not all trades come back. Not all trades that you hold make a return to sender. Uh, I lost that account today. That was an account that had $6,300 in it, and there's a couple of things that go into why a stupidity, but b I'm not used to trying to hold through a pullback with 5 contracts. So maybe maybe not trying to hold once it cracks the neckline of trying to hold 5. That would be a good start for me to lessen the sting of a loss, right? Because if it would have been 2, I could have held through that. If it would have been 3, I could have held through that. 5, that's about 5 too many. About 5 too many to try to hold through that. It's frustrating. It's aggravating because it's just senseless, you know? The good thing is, let's move on to the P&L here. The good thing is I went on to have a stellar freaking knockout of the park type day on the other accounts. My little 50K account is freaking rocking down here. That's 9 days traded with him. There's 6750 in that account now. That is fan freaking tastic. Ever since it got over the $2,600 threshold, I stepped up the contracts. I went 1 to 2 to somewhere around 28 or $3,000 mark. I started using 5 on it. Well, now we have $6,700 in that account, and uh, I guess whenever the first is, I'll be able to request a payout on that account. Um, that's pretty awesome. The other ones, I'll be honest, I got freaking mad. I got mad. I got mad at the market today. I got mad at myself today, and I took it out on the market. So it kind of lit a fire under me, and I just kept going. I just kept pouring the gasoline on the flames, and that was the result. I ended up with a thousand 2,900, 24 and 2,600. So the 24 and 26, those accounts that was their first days being traded today. Um, the other one, the 29.51. Reason why I ran that one up, I was so close to being above just wiping out the drawdown on this account, the one that is on day 2 now, that I was like, you know what, we're right here. I need like 2 more trades. Let's just go do it and get it done and over with. And that's what I did. So there you go. There is a brief update of my Monday. I've got to do better than that in the. I've got to do better than that. I don't exactly know how to. I really don't know how to make myself not do that. It's one thing when I get it wrong in the account, or excuse me, in the market in the mornings or in the middle of the day, and I just flat out get it wrong. Like I can't remember what day that was last week now that I lost that 50K account. I just simply got that dead wrong, right? That same scenario, but it's different when how should I say that? It is different when the market is moving and I get it wrong, as opposed to when the market, like this morning, the market doesn't move in the mornings or in the Asian sessions, and then all of a sudden it takes off and runs on fire, right? If you really look at this, it's really not. I mean, it is. Yeah, I don't even know if that makes sense or not. So this is moving, right? All of this was moving this morning. Not necessarily this right here, but after the market was open, it was definitely moving, volatility back and forth, back and forth. This right here just kind of lulls you to sleep, kind of like, oh, we're just slowly creeping up, we're slowly creeping up, and then nope. Uh, and I'm not good at that. I am not good at picking a target of where we're going and trying to ride it there. So I don't know why I keep trying. I'm not good at that. If I'm not good at something, I should stop doing it, right? I am great at all of this. I say great. I am profitable and manageable in when the market is open. You get me over here and it's a guessing game for me. And when I get left guessing, I get it wrong. And then once I get it wrong to a certain point, I don't want to let it go. I don't want to let it go. Uh, why I don't want to let it go, I got to figure out. I got to figure that out because that was a $6,300 loss today on an account that was 4 days old. That's just not smart, guys. It's not smart. It's not smart and it's not sustainable. So I I hear you use a stop, but a stop's not what got me here. Using a stop loss is not what has gotten me this far. Because I use a stop and then I get blasted out of a trade that I have no business getting blasted out of because it's just the volatility of the market and it's going to come back. But man, do these right here freaking sting when it just pushes you so far past the edge that there is no coming back. Even with 2 contracts right here, that wouldn't have been sustained. I don't know how many points that is. I'm rambling. My point to this is I got to get rid of that, eradicate that, and maybe size down a little bit after I get them over the initial balance thresholds. I think that might be the route that I try to take moving forward. Uh, anyway, as always, I appreciate y'all tuning in, and I will catch you next time. Take care.